What up? Hi guys. Hope your quarantine's going well. Welcome to my home, featuring Clorox wipes because, well, Um, what a strange time. So I'm sending this out to Class 2020. So all you seniors out there, um, it's just been on my heart and mind to reach out to you guys. What a weird time. And I just first and foremost just want to say, like, my heart aches for you all. I've been thinking of you all. Um, and, I have a certain affection for the seniors because I teach you and I love teaching seniors, but also you guys are the first senior class that I got to see as freshmen all the way through your senior year. And so your first day at Heston High School was also my first day at Heston High School. And what we didn't know was last week was our last day together at Heston High School. And so it's just a weird time. And I know that you're all tossing and turning and you've had spouts of being angry that you've been robbed of a sports season, of a concert, of an awards ceremony, of a state championship, of the last game, of the last match, of the final race. So many things, right? Just even like those of you who are very sentimental, like, oh, this is my last time in this classroom, and this is my last time with this teacher, and, I'll never get, Dippin' Dots from the pit stop again, whatever that might be. And like, that sucks. And it just, there's countless things that I'm sure you're just like, wow, I'll never do that again. You got robbed of it, right? We didn't see that coming. And in the last week, our world has been flipped upside down, right? And so, I just want you guys to know that you are warranted in being upset, 100%. And I hope you guys can start to see, like, you are a part of something that's very big. You are a part of a moment in time in history that people are going to look back at and wonder. There's so many things that government is doing, and so, like, that's part of the reason too. I feel the need to reach out to you because, holy smokes, government, current events. If this isn't real, I don't know what is. And I think it's a good lesson in what civic duty is, what your responsibility is, what your role is as a young adult and a citizen. And you're kind of having to learn this in like a really brutal way. And regardless of how we feel about the virus and the restrictions and the decisions that were made, it's out of our hands, and it's a matter of what are you going to do with it. What is your responsibility as a citizen of this state, of this nation, of this world? What is your nation calling upon you to do? How are you supposed to act? And our sacrifices having to be made for something that you don't understand, for something that you don't feel right about, something that you're frustrated about. Absolutely, absolutely. And this is also when we have to look and say, you have to be skeptical, you have to be diligent, but you also have to trust that our governor, that our president, they're making these executive orders, they're making these decisions in moment notice in times of crisis, hopefully for the greater good, right? And we have to trust that these decisions are beyond us and they have our best interest in them. And how do I play a part in it? And what is my job? And does that mean, again, sacrifices? Absolutely. I said all the things that you guys are missing out on, and whatever you're in your mind, you're saying, like, I'm missing out on trips that you're supposed to go on, whatever it might be. You're a part of history, right? But I also want to point this out to you. You are not the only generation to be robbed. And just to give you a little bit of perspective, if you haven't thought about this, decades ago, you could have been sitting at home waiting as a 17 and 18-year-old, waiting for your draft number to be called and go be sent to a nation to fight in a war that you don't want to fight in. over something that you didn't really understand. If we talk about hysteria again, we've had fear in this nation before, warranted or not, understood or not. We talk about the Red Scare, right? We talk about communism, and this was a worldwide thing, right? People are scared of communism, and there's an irrational fear. All of a sudden, your government, your president, is taking strides to comfort people. The Pledge of Allegiance, the "In God We Trust" on money. We need to make people feel safe because there's a fear. And that fear was communism, right? And again, a worldwide thing. So our responsibility as a nation was to go fight in a war in Vietnam to stop communism, to stop this domino theory, this domino effect. And so what did we do? We draft high schoolers, okay, to a nation to go fight in a war and die for something that they don't understand and something that they don't believe in. They got cut short of graduation. They got cut short of a track season. They got cut short of the concert. But they also got cut short of being with their family, being in their homes, leaving to go fight and die. And that happened with the draft in World War I, happened in draft in World War II, that all of a sudden we were called upon by our nation to do something for something that we maybe didn't understand, something that we were scared of, and we made these sacrifices and we honor them, right? And we look at that and we learn about that. But now all of a sudden, I'm going to guess you have a new feeling of like, wow, what that really means, right? I mean, I know I do. And your sacrifices aren't going to go unnoticed. And it is for something beyond you. And I hope you can recognize all of those things. And I just want you to know that I recognize those things. And I think your community, your families, the nation, or people are going to recognize that this is not fair, and it's for kids at every grade level. It's for people whose weddings are being canceled, whose funerals people can't attend. But there's something about those seniors that, it's such a monumentous time in your life. That's really heartbreaking. All those things are really heartbreaking. But I hope you feel called, and I hope you feel some purpose of like what it means to be a good citizen. And all of a sudden you're putting this government into action. You're understanding what it is to be a citizen in a nation, in a world, and to have compassion and empathy, and understanding that we can get so caught up in our schedules and our lives and everything that we're about. But sometimes life can happen, and it happens fast, and we have to make sacrifices. And I just want you all to know that I'm really proud of all of you. It has been such a treat to get to be your teacher, and I love teaching you all. And it's been, I always knew that this class would be special to me because it was just the one that I got to start with. And you guys have big things to come, and you're going to be better because of this. And you have to tell yourself that you're going to rise from, some ashes. And I have full faith that you're going to be okay. And we don't have a lot of answers, and we're not going to for a little while, but we're going to roll with the punches. And you're going to be a class that, people are going to recognize, and they're not going to forget, like, the 9/11 babies, right? It's a crazy time. I still don't know quite what to think about it. I'm thinking of all of you, and, we live in a beautiful time of technology, and I can send this message to you. You guys can stay connected, and we're going to do so, whether it be with each other, your crew teachers, all different things. You will stay connected, and we're going to be okay. And we're going to make sacrifices, and we're going to play our part. We're going to stay diligent. We're going to read the news. but we're going to know what to read and what not to read. We're going to know what's appropriate to post and what's not, because I know that you guys can. I know that you're better than so many of the adults in our society, because I know that you're smart, and I know that you're going to continue to be, and you make me very proud, and you're going to continue to do so. Those of you who are in government right now, I don't know what it's going to look like, but we're going to figure it out. Those of you in AP government, we're going to figure it out. Those of you who don't have me this semester, well, you got the full you got the full deal, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm rambling at this point, but you won't get to really listen to me ramble anymore. So just know that I care about each and every one of you. Feel free to reach out to me if I can help you with anything. I'll figure it out with you, I guess. I'll try. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk, watching me ramble. And kids, just, we got this, right? We're going to be better because we're already good. So let's be better. And let's stay optimistic, stay healthy, be smart, make good choices, come back in one piece. And I'll talk to you later.